Well, the performances of these two clubs suggested this match would be a lot closer than perhaps the way it turned out, because West Adelaide last start loses to Port Adelaide, somewhat surprisingly, after such a good start to the season. South Adelaide, coming off a bye but 2 weeks ago, had beaten Port Adelaide. So we thought it would be a close game. It didn't turn out that way. Westie's certainly dominant from the outset.
Yeah, we saw West Adelaide. You see they kicked the first goal there by James Izzard. Once again in there for the second one with Caruso kicking it through the second goal. We then saw South Adelaide fight back a little bit. The next probably 10 minutes of football, they had a few opportunities, kicked 4 points in a row. Just didn't quite get the game going their way. And then West Adelaide finished the quarter off to hit their 6 goals, have a 25-point or odd lead at quarter time. And then South just really struggled after that.
Yeah, there's no doubt about this. This is Jake Vader kicking one of their second half goals. Second quarter goals. They came at the 17 and the 18-minute mark, and there was a little bit of a resurgence at that time from South Adelaide. They had a bit of luck as they went into the third quarter, but really, in between, it was all West Adelaide. There was no doubt about that. They dominated. They led by 58 points at halftime, by 79 at three-quarter time, and they just... Some of this was pedestrian, shall we say, in terms of the defensive action of the Panthers.
Yeah, we'll see here late in the third quarter, West Adelaide kicking a couple of goals. They made a few fumbles, they still had the time to pick the ball up again and have enough opportunity to get the goal. So, yeah, just not enough pressure by South Adelaide throughout the afternoon. And West Adelaide just kicked so many goals from nice, close position. You see here, once again, the ball gets over the back there, kicking the goal within that sort of 5-10 metre zone again. And just they had too many easy goals today.
No doubt about that. Daniel Webb, a standout for them up forward, kicking 5 goals. But, of course, with all this running and with all this loose play from South Adelaide comes opportunity for key forwards. And so he finished off with 5, James. Izzard, we thought, was probably the best on ground out of the middle. The McGarry medalist.
You saw him there kicking his 3rd goal throughout the day, and he was voted by us as the best on ground. He really fought hard out today, had sort of high 20 possession game, and really dominated throughout the afternoon.
Yeah, those quarter-by-quarters really tell a sad story for South Adelaide, and in the end it was a 76-point hammering.
Yeah, for stats, you look at that and you wouldn't know that West Adelaide won by as much as they did. They really did use the ball much better than South Adelaide throughout the afternoon. South got a bit of the ball, they used the ball, just made too many mistakes, and West Adelaide just dominated on the scoreboard.